Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. You girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fucking porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. Loading my trap, they calling law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash. Stacking my coin, 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 stacking my Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay.
That's right, ladies and gents. We're doing it live. October, is it over? Oh, Lord, is it over? Please, Lord, don't let it be over. Hope everyone's doing well today, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are across this world. We're going to get into it. We got hopefully some live trades I can give you. I've been doing these streams at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. And unfortunately, we've been missing the trades. Might have to go back to 10 o'clock. That was a sweet spot for me to give you some live trades at least. So we might have to go back to 10 o'clock. I don't know. We'll see. But first, you need to get over to Bloodalytics.com and sign up for those signals. Your vein to market gains, proprietary system or set of tools I've built for highly accurate trades. Check it out, Bloodalytics.com. Got a flavor for every person out there, swing or scalp. If you're a scalp trader, that's the most popular one. We've got Bitcoin, Ethereum packs. We got SUI, XRP pack, and Solana BNB. All available through TradingView once you sign up. Also got the Lunar, which is a swing trading system, is highly accurate. If you don't have time to really sit there and monitor the markets like that, you might need to check out the Lunar signal. It's available for Bitcoin and Ethereum. You get that a twofer for that subscription. We'll take a look at the Lunar today because it's been spot on. It's been spot on for the swing trades. And then lastly, the hedge fund auto trading. Shout out to blowfin.com. Round of applause to them for syncing that up. Automated trading. Okay. So check it out, Bloodalytics.com. Now, as far as the markets go, I got some metrics, some news out of Glassnode I will take a look at that talks about potentially a shift in sentiment at these levels. I mean, we took out another all-time high, just inched it. And I told you, scoring points. That's what it's about, scoring points. Scored a point here. Okay, so what do we do over here? We do A's and V's. So here's an A, here's an A, here's an A. That's the all-time high A right there. Then you can go back and look for your V's. That's a V. That's a wide V right there. How many of you like those wide V's? Here's another V. So just getting your spatial intelligence together is critical because it helps you understand where you are in the markets. Here's another V. And here's a slight A right here. Okay. So where are your V's going? You had a sequence of higher lows, higher V's, and higher A's. And we took a drop yesterday morning, big drop yesterday morning, and now we're setting up a sequence of, we don't know what the sequence is yet. We're not sure yet. We got to let it play out. This is the first sequence, first A, first V, first A. Gotta let it play out, guys. We're right on that line, that yellow line. I told you guys back here last week on Monday that we would probably head towards, and sure enough, we got there and got above it. Now we're teetering, we're threading the needle now on that yellow, very crucial line. We'll have to see what happens. I'll show you as well some of the details that Glassnode put out in regards to sentiment, kind of on-chain stuff going on. We need a 10K green candle like the bounty that was put out on Ice Commander out here in Chicago. Nonsense, bro. Like my little son says, nonsense, 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 mom, nonsense. When his mom is yelling and arguing at his daddy, nonsense, mom, nonsense. I'll be like, that's right, that's my man, that's my man. Backing the father up. Nonsense these women spew. So we're going to take a look at that. Let's firstly check out Scalpalytics Pro. We'll take a look at Bitcoin Ethereum pack. See if we smoking any Bitcoin Ethereum packs real quick. I haven't even looked at it myself. So this is a fresh, brand new, dry look at this with you. So we just started the New York zone. You can barely see it here, but this is New York right here. This like horrible line I'm drawing. That's New York. So out the gate on New York, we would have gone short, and we would have gotten tapped out of that right there. Tried to go long, got tapped out of that right there, and now we're short. But we're starting to head higher towards the stop loss. But the good news is what? We're above entry on this short. This is what I tell you guys. Only enter at the signal or above it or below it, depending on which direction you're going. So this is good news for us because this lessens, this increases the risk reward for us if we do it this way. So we're going to go short right now on Bitcoin, ladies and gents. We're going to go short on Bitcoin right now. And we're going to set our stop loss at that. We're going to do percentage base. Remember, I haven't updated the tooltip on the Scalpalytics Pro, but I was showing you on the Skunkworks signal how I have the updated tooltip. But we're going to, let me just set my markets in here. Set my orders, I mean. Kind of getting in a little late. We were just literally up here when I saw this, but it's okay. We're still above entry, which was right here at 10:44 a.m. this morning. We ran up to, if you see on the Scalpalytics Pro chart here for Ethereum, we literally ran back up to entry and got slammed down. This was entry on Ethereum short. We didn't get a toggle like we did on Bitcoin, opening up the US markets. So we had a long here, tapped out. Now we're short. Again, rule of thumb for trading Scalpalytics Pro, I suggest trading it only during late. You can do London, UK zone, which opens up at least on Eastern Standard Time is at about 3:30 a.m. But it really gets juicier the further you go into the UK or Eurozone trading hours, and then your highest chance of accurate trades is when you start getting into the New York US zone, trading zone. Okay, that's when the meat and potatoes of this bad boy comes out. The power of Bloodalytics, the Scalpalytics Pro, is in the US zone. So just keep that in mind. And again, never enter a trade that you are that you're in. Never enter a trade that is way above entry if you're going long, way below entry if it's a short signal. Always enter either at entry or favorably, outside or, in the red for that particular trade, because that is the way you really maximize your profits and minimize your losses on each trade. That's what you want to do. Okay. That's what you want to hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the views up, if we will. We just went short on Bitcoin. Didn't miss the Ethereum short. Okay. But what we're going to do now is go ahead and set in our stop losses. And the way we're going to do that, I showed you this on the last stream. Get your measuring tool out on Scalpalytics Pro and measure from current price up to the stop loss, a little bit above it, actually. Maybe 0.1% above the stop loss on this short. That gives us 0.43%. So then you go over here and you do the measurement tool on your exchange, preferably BYDFi, or preferably our guys over there at MGBX. Shout out to those boys. Yeah. Gang, gang, gang. All right. So set those up. Do the same thing. Bring your measurement tool out. Find where current price is. And go up 0.43%. Right there. Boom. That gives you your stop loss. So you do a percentage. You do it based on percentages because the price might vary. It will vary, most likely. The chart that I use to give you stop loss indicators and take profits, take profit isn't as important, because the stop loss is more important, because these exchanges stop hunt. And I've seen, it doesn't matter what, because the prices are different. I've seen trades we're in go up to our stop loss area on the chart. It punches through it a little bit, but doesn't close above it and comes back down. But on the exchange, you get tapped out. You get tapped out. So it's important to do it based on percentages so that you have the proper percentage away from current price. So here's a percentage on BYDFi. I'm just going to copy that price and enter that here. Some exchanges, which I like, do have a percentage based stop loss. So you can say X amount of percent away from current price. And if you have that, it makes it even easier for you. Makes it even easier for you. All right. So boom, we're in there like swimwear. We got our stop loss in. Markets are rolling back over. This is what we like to see. This is exactly what we like to see. Let's pop over to the macro chart, live trading macro chart that I like to reference. But so far, we're looking good with our trade. I hope you guys entered that trade. If not, fine with me. This is all educational and entertainment purposes anyway, right? Got to throw that out there. All right. So as you guys can see, we entered this short using Scalpalytics Pro signal up here above entry. This is what I like to do. Honestly, your strategy could be, while using Scalpalytics Pro, is to only enter above entry. It takes some patience, but I think that's a good way to trade this signal. Always enter above or below entry. So if we're going long, only enter below entry. In this case, you would have waited. And with a system, though, let me just say this: with a system, any trading system, it needs to have literally concrete terms, meaning every time you should say, I'm only going to enter this trade below entry when it is 0.2% below entry, or a quarter of a percent below entry. So if we get a 0.25% pullback from entry point, I'll enter my trade, and do that every time. Don't change it, because on the move, when it's live, you're not going to stick to the script. You got to have concrete rules with your trading strategy. And this is why trading what's called it's kind of like a rule-based trading is the best way to trade long-term versus feelings. I feel like it's going to go here, and I feel like it's going to go this and this and that. No. Rule-based trading. So maybe you have your rule be a 0.25% pullback from entry. I enter my trades on Bloodalytics. And just keep it that way. And then all the other rules are pretty much on the chart. You have where your stop loss is. You have where your first take profit is from the tooltip info. So you have all the other info. You have where your take profits are. Those are dynamic, but you can set up alerts and they can push to your phone, and you can take your 25% profits along the way in your trades when they're pushed from the Scalpalytics Pro signal. And just remember, this is the legend, and how it works with. Let me zoom in so you can see this. As you can see in this short from yesterday, which was a nice short, my guy House of Trades in the building. We print money again. You got it. You already know it. You already know it. XRP Junkie in the house. God bless Crypto Blood. Up early for you. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, my guy. Hit that like button. Just an announcement. Some of you are aware of the Three Wise Men. Well, it's Three Wise Wednesday. Three Wise Wednesday. That's the short form of. We got the Three Wise Wednesday coming up today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and check us out on our channels. We're going to be talking about something. Can't tell you what, but we will be talking some stuff. We got a lot to talk about, right? Ain't a shortage of topics to give our opinions about. So come back and check us out. At least on my channel, it'll be on my secondary channel, The Red Nugent 2. Type that in on YouTube, The Red Nugent, TOO. Nugent, like Ted Nugent, but Red Nugent. I mean, you're right. You know what's going on. So this was a trade, a huge short from yesterday on Bloodalytics for Bitcoin. I hope you guys caught this. Great short. And this one was unlike today, you got whipsawed a little bit at the entry on the US zone, but yesterday it was out the gate US zone. You hit it out the park. Barry Bonds hit it out the park. So we took a short here. The S chicken, cha-ching. That's your 50% take profit. Okay, S chicken, because we're going short. That means short chicken, taking 50% of our profits off the table at that point. Then we had another TP short. That's a 25% take profit. Another one here, 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 another one here. Here. Okay, you get the point. Round of applause. You successfully scaled out of that short. All right. So that's how those signals are set up. TP longs are 25%. L and S chickens are 50% take profits. But back to the macro chart. I gotta show you guys this. So you guys know my favorite chart of all is your crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. That alleviates the big dogs and only gives you the altcoins, which honestly controls the narrative nowadays, I think. It used to be that Bitcoin was the narrative. This chart to me gives you a better under the surface view and sentiment of the crypto markets in general, in my opinion. So what we have here, see, we had the total market cap cross below the bloodline on Sunday, but immediately after the cross, we saw a rally up and a cross back above. Okay, we failed to make any more momentum from that cross above. We kind of faded down, then we tried again, but we got rejected. Now we've crossed back below the bloodline, and you didn't see that same reaction this time, though. You didn't see a rally back up to this area on the cross of the bloodline. You didn't see that happen. So what does that mean? I don't know. I'm just telling you that it did not react and take the bears out this time. We kind of got a muted reaction. So I'm thinking that my take is that maybe we roll back to $1.1 trillion market cap for the altcoins in the interim, which, you know, if you, I mean, you take that collectively, that's a nice 4% move down. You know, that would be a nice short across the board for the altcoins. And then what you have here is the teetering back and forth. As I said, it stated at the beginning of the live stream, we are teetering back and forth between the yellow line. And I had the graphic up so you didn't see what I was talking about, but essentially we got a cross below the bloodline happened on Sunday, but it was almost an immediate rally back up to save the bulls. Cross back above the bloodline. That's a bullish signal. We tried to make another high and extend that outward, but couldn't. And we ultimately on yesterday, from that drop we saw, we crossed below the bloodline on the total market cap chart yet again. This time we did not see an immediate reaction to take out the bears again. So what does that mean? It could mean that this time a cross below the bloodline, which we haven't seen. And let me show you what I'm talking about, right? Because here's another example. We crossed below the bloodline and we almost got an immediate rally back up to basically stave off and reject that bearish signal. This happened on September 30th. Cross below bloodline, boom, rally up. But when you get crosses below the bloodline and you don't get an immediate rally up, guess what? You typically get a drop. And this is what happened on September 19th. We saw a cross below the bloodline, didn't get an immediate rally up. We did get a wave, slow wave up, but it wasn't an immediate one. and guess what? We end up rolling over and dropping big time. So those crosses do mean something many times. Not every time, but it's a high probability if we don't see an immediate reaction from the bulls that we're going to get a rollover. So I think that's what's going to happen here. Hyben in the building. Inso in the building. Thank you guys. Hit that like button as you guys get in here. Again, this evening, we're going to, not evening, but afternoon, we're going to be 3 Wise Man Wednesdays. Me, Rice, TVX, and Mind Your Business will be linking up at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk something. I can't tell you what, but you better be there. So definitely come join us. I'll be streaming this. I stream these shows and all 9 crypto related stuff on the Red Nugent 2. The Red Nugent 2. So come check us out. Type that on YouTube. Red Nugent 2. The Red Nugent 2. Like that. Come check a brother out. It's going to be fun. Oh, I look forward to these. Really quickly, though, markets. Traditional, TradFi. All up. Money printer go burr. Money printer go burr. As long as we are debasing the dollar. When you see gold at $4,000, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Again, in my experience, when you see a gold rally like this, there's something internally going on that smart money is aware of. Maybe even sovereign nations are aware of, and they're fleeing to gold initially. If the shit actually comes out and hits the fan, then you're going to see, I believe, a fleet back to, I know it sounds crazy, but this is what usually happens. This time could be different. I know. We usually see a fleet back to cash, treasury bonds, and all that stuff. Usually. As a safety haven. Looks like 23-day shutdown. So how this affects Sol ETF approval? Oh, it affects it. It affects 3i Atlas images too, apparently. I mean, I'm just, is that a coincidence, or did we plan the shutdown so we didn't have to show you the images and they can set up and doctor it up for you before they put it out? I don't know. But we don't have the 3i Atlas, 3i whatever Atlas images conveniently right when the government shuts down. Insane, man. Absolutely insane. I hear they're rolling in digital ID. Oh, man. Voice of Crypto. Come check us out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard on the Red Nugent 2. Me, Rice, and Mind Your Biz might be talking about that very thing. So definitely come check us out on the digital ID tip. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yeah, but you guys acting like they already don't have a full profile on us. So what's really like the difference? You barely can do anything without ID. Barely can do anything without an ID. Does anyone else look at the price of gold and why it's near the same price as Bitcoin? Bitcoin, gold, 129. No, I have not. I have not looked into that. That's interesting. It's just funny, though, how the gold bugs are They're all in a tizzy. They're all glad. You got Peter Schiff just running around, boy. He is happy, right? But they negate it's recency bias because gold has doubled in a year, but since Peter Schiff has been downing and shitting on Bitcoin, it is going up like 700x. So the recency bias is diabolical. It's insane. Bitcoin is clearly still it's not even close. Bitcoin is the winner performance wise. And I think it will continue to be, even on a pullback. So Bitcoin and cryptos will get slaughtered the most, but on the rebound, it's going to outpace everything else. Again, for like the 8th time. How many bull runs have you seen? It's like 7 bull runs. 6 or 7 bull runs. So every time it outperforms every other asset class. I don't think that's going to change. Don't get me wrong now. I'm skeptical of these levels in the TradFi market just simply because it's defying all rationale. So let's take a look at, before we wrap up, what's going on with Glassnode and their latest tweet about 7 hours ago. So they put a tweet out, okay, saying that large traders demonstrate expert timing. So there's been a reverse. There's been a reverse from recent highs, and the shift to a net short bias, suggesting profit taking on longs alongside new shorting positions added. This is their image. And as you can see, the red area shows a huge increase in shorts, both shorting, taking profits, I should say, and adding short positions. That's pretty deep. That's the lowest. I mean, this chart only goes back to August, but it eclipses August by a wide margin there. The shorts. This guy says large short liquidation cascade coming to large traders soon. Then there will be the real blood. This is the first meaningful signal that 150.60 would be the final top. Their behavior seems more reactive than predictive. Yeah, I agree with that. So how do you guys feel about this statement here from M7840Y? I kind of possibly agree with this. But the bulls have to come in strong and hard. Pause. Silver almost at $49. About damn time, ladies and gentlemen. Good God. Like, where's my silver? Hold on. Let me go see if my silver is down here in the studio. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta see if my silver stacks. I don't know where my silver stacks are. I found some of them. I found my Peterson tobacco pipe too. Shout out to my Peterson tobacco smokers. Cha-ching. I need to clean this thing off. I'm gonna start smoking my pipe again. Not. I tried that. Wasn't my vibe, ladies and gents. Just can't get with it. Maybe when I'm 60. I don't know. But I didn't find my main stack because I think it's somewhere else. But I got a couple of these in my bag. My silver troy ounces. These silver boys, I never even cracked the seal on these, but the other ones I got, I did crack the seal on. And they're actually not in the plastic protective thing. Let me see. Oh, here go. Let's see here. Here goes some more. I've got almost 700 ounces of silver. I stopped buying literally when I got Bitcoin. I stopped buying silver. So I got a lot of silver. A little gold. Might have like 2 ounces of gold. Not a lot of gold. Because I was a silver head back then. I thought that silver was going to go to, at least a few $100s. And now, hell, they literally might go to a few $100s. But back then, that was the whole play. Like we'll do the silver play, make some money. Watch Blood sell his silver live. Nah. If this shit hits the fan, we could see probably, I would say, close to $8,000 gold and maybe $100, $200 ounce of silvers, I would think. No one wanted gold when it was at 2K. Now they want it at 4K. Run is over. Oh, man. My guy, John Hill. Shout out to him. I haven't seen him in a while, man. Hope you're doing well out there, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think gold is definitely going to run probably for the 8. It's probably going to do another double, I think. But I do think silver has a better percentage gain wise, has a better chance of really shocking. That's why I got so much silver. They said I almost got 700 ounces of silver. So I think silver can do its thing. I think silver can really shock a lot of people and do a $400 ounce, $500 an ounce situation easily. And that'll put me above $250,000 in silver alone. You got to understand, like, I literally bought silver at like $29, $30. It's been there forever, for over a decade. Dollars holding critical support. Sell-off coming soon. So you mean a sell-off in dollars? If that's the case, then that means all of these assets go up higher, right? Or are you talking about help us understand the context of this statement? You're saying the dollar gets stronger at these critical areas? I'm assuming that's what you're saying, holding critical support. Yeah, so support means you think it's going to bounce off of that area and the dollar will get stronger. Therefore, gold, Bitcoin, and everything goes lower. Yeah, man, it's been stuck. It's worse than Litecoin. Shout out to all my Litecoin people out there. I got you. I've been feeling like we are very top heavy with crypto, risk on assets like equities. Very top heavy. But you know what the saying is? Markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So I don't know, guys. I got a little hindsight bias, a little regret not getting more silver. But boy, I will have to say now, oh wow, James Comey arrested? Oh Lord, what is? Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Come and check us out. Come and check us out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Red Nugent 2. Over on YouTube, just type this in, Red Nugent 2 on YouTube. James Comey arrested. That's diabolical. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it, man. We're up on our short right now. Hope you guys were able to participate in that short that we took for Bitcoin using Scalpalytics Pro. Let's get back over to it and get an update visually on that chart. So as you guys can see here, we went short up here above entry right here. We went short. Bada bing, bada bing. Right here, we went short on Bitcoin. And now we're dropping like it's hot. So we should be coming up on our first take profit very soon. Our first take profit is at 121.593 to the downside, which would put us 121.593. We're not close to it at all. Never mind. In this region, this is where our take profit would be. At that line. Noah said, what happened to Crypto Blood? I've been gone for a minute, bro. Ain't nothing happened, man. It's just the algo, Noah. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. All that good stuff. They trying to hold a brother down. They're trying to hold a brother down. I haven't gone anywhere, my friend. The algo just disappeared me from your view, I should say. Glad you found me. Glad the algo is looking upon Crypto Blood with some favor now. So this is where our first take profit is. We'll see if we get down there, but we're in the money right now. Hope you guys took that trade. Have your stop loss in there just in case. We're looking good though so far. So yeah. That's it. Shout out to again MGBX and BYDFi. Preferred exchanges for using Scalpalytics Pro and all the other Bloodalytics signals that you see we do live every day, giving you free live signals using this powerful tool called Scalpalytics. So check it out. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the Moonalytics signal really quickly and see where we are from a swing trading position perspective, where we are in the markets, because that was an interesting situation going on there as well with the Moonalytics lunar cycle. We have once that loads up, so we had a new moon occur. Ironically enough, a new moon occurred on Tuesday, which was a super moon because it was the closest it's been to the earth in a while. So you got a lot of energy, a lot of motion going on with this moon. Now we had back to back like the bad boys in the 90s. I mean, double long here, nice long from actually we've had literally one, and this was a very good one here because we went double short, took profits, then we added another short on, so 3x short on this trade right here, guys, on the swing on the lunar Moonalytics trade. We went double long here, took all that profit there, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Then we went double short, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Tried to go triple short here, ended up tapping out and going long, but the long trade was phenomenal all the way up. Now we're getting some choppiness right now with the new lunar cycle. Okay, we tried to go long, took some of our exposure off right here. Then we went short, double short, and we end up getting tapped out of that. We went double long. We're double long right now, but I think, at this point we probably end up rolling over and going short, but at this point we're double long. So we're bullish, and we should be bullish technically because of the lunar cycle we're in right now. The phase is a bullish phase of the moon cycle for Bitcoin. But yeah, we'll see how that pans out. Now, ironically enough, Ethereum, we're actually the opposite. We're double short. We tried to go long, but we ended up going double short on Ethereum and did take some profits down here. So which one is right? I personally think that the Ethereum short is right over the Bitcoin long, even though we're in a bullish phase. And typically when you have a bullish phase and you end up going short, the drop is much bigger. Voice says, nice amount of people in here. Yeah, hit that like button, ladies and gents. Let's get those likes up, even though I'm about to check out of here. I'll see you guys at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Red Nugent 2 with my guys, Rice and Mind Your Biz. We're going to be talking something. Hit that like button. Sign up for Bloodalytics. We got the Moonalytics. We got the Scalpalytics. One of the lytics will work for you. All right, guys. Your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out of here, people. Holla.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.